They moved to Albuquerque a year ago, but they haven't gotten the warmest welcome. Their car's already been stolen 3 times. This time, the couple knows exactly where their car is, but they can't get it back, adding insult to injury. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhardt shows you why on special assignment.
All righty.
Dale Hayden is getting used to a different pace these days. With drivers zipping by him on Central to get to their destinations, Dale starts his walk early to get to a dentist appointment.
It's not so bad in the summertime, but in the wintertime, it's cold.
Dale and his wife Kirsten can't just hop in their own car and go where they want to anymore.
Nothing bad luck, it seems.
Since they moved to Albuquerque from Utah last November, the couple says their old trusty Saturn has been stolen not once, not twice, but 3 times in a year.
It sounds like a bad country song, right?
Jokes aside, they're frustrated.
It was a little POS. It got me where I needed to go, but it was mine. And now I have nothing in a place that I don't know, in a culture that I'm not familiar with, and it's scary.
The first time the car was stolen, Albuquerque police found it abandoned a short time later. Kirsten then filed a second police report in March after it was stolen again. This time, a friend spotted the thief driving it around.
So she followed it, and we called the cops, and we recovered it then.
But they never recovered everything that was in the car when it was stolen.
Her birth certificate, my guitars, all my artwork, it was devastating.
The couple recently moved to a gated apartment complex in northeast Albuquerque, but that didn't keep their car from getting swiped yet again.
Ultimately, it's been a nightmare.
Of course, they're not alone in being victims of this type of crime in Albuquerque, one of the worst cities for car theft in the country.
We have seen an increase in auto theft in Albuquerque alone, but across the nation we've seen auto theft go up.
We've seen what happens when thieves take a joyride in some of APD's bait cars. And we've seen their faces once they realize they're caught. But in most cases, the car thieves remain faceless, always looking for their next target.
Would you do this to your mom? Because I wouldn't.
What's more frustrating, the couple says, is that they now know where their car is, but they can't get it back. They got a call from APD a week ago saying their car was found abandoned near an AutoZone on the west side.
Way out there.
But when they couldn't find a ride there quick enough, police towed the car.
Now it's stuck in the impound yard. I don't have the money, and it's racking up the bill every day. I feel like I've been victimized twice.
The old Saturn is now gutted and trashed.
My front seat is busted. It won't start.
This time with the interior stripped and the ignition tampered with. Just sitting here, this car's probably racked up more in towing and impound fees than it's probably worth. Right now, they'd have to pay more than $400 to get the car back, and that price is going up each day.
I don't think it's right that people are getting ripped off and then ripped off again.
We do work hard to try and work with the owners in order to get the vehicles back to them, and unfortunately sometimes it just doesn't happen.
APD says officers try to give victims a fair amount of time to pick up a stolen car once it's found, but if it's not running or if the officer needs to get to another call, they'll have the car towed. For now, Kirsten relies on medical transport to get to doctor appointments, while Dale puts in his fair share of daily steps.
Almost there.
Both finding their way around a city they love but can't seem to catch a break in.
It's almost demoralizing.
There's a lot of beauty in the city, but there's a lot of ugly if you let it get you.
On special assignment, Gabrielle Burkhardt, KRQE News 13.
The tow company says if the couple hands over the title for the car, they can cut their losses. Meanwhile, APD says drivers should at least use a steering wheel club or brake locking device to deter thieves. To see more photos of the car, go to the KRQE News app.